Hello everyone, and welcome to another video with me, Umber Rays, where, you know what, I'm not going to not say this. Congratulations to Final Fantasy Brave Exvius, the team at Alum and Gummy. You have got to your 4th year anniversary, something that I would not necessarily have thought possible, but you did a good job getting there. And that deserves, just a little bit of praise, because having a game like this survive for so many years, a little difficult, and obviously with all the bumpy parts in the road, but either way, congratulations to you. So this is a recap of everything that happened during the 4th anniversary live stream that ended pretty nicely with a fair amount of, rewards and everything. The 24-hour raid reward will be sent to players pretty soon. Even if the goals were not met. For anybody who's wondering, there was basically a goal to get like 4 million points between all players. However, Typhoon Higibis, which was a absolutely terrible storm for anybody wondering, thankfully I am okay, but others are not. So prayers and thoughts go out to all of them. But anyway, the 24-hour raid rewards will be sent out, all of them, regardless of whether or not they actually got met, because obviously the Typhoon kind of interfered with a lot of stuff. There will also be the 10 monthly gift tickets for, I'm not sure if they're October gift tickets or November gift tickets. We'll find out eventually. There was the Brave Exvius War of the Visions news that was placed in this stream. I have already made a video about that, which has already gone up, so there you go. Don't need to talk about that. But this was the live stream where we are starting to see some new stuff. So what is the new stuff? Well, first of all, as you can see here, we are getting another batch of summon units. So first of all is Madam and Fenrir. This is a free unit that you can get from exchanging from Daily Quest anniversary coins. Madam and Fenrir is a physical attacker, limit burst AoE damage, plus a beast killer buff, physical. TMR with a hat with 45 attack and some grants attack break resistance of 50%, which is kind of interesting. Super TMR is a materia, 35% HP, MP, and 30% stats when equipped Fenrir, and attack up when HP is below a certain point. So a kind of cool free unit to give away to everyone. A neat sprite. Madam is, pretty well known, so I think it's totally fine. The other units that will be coming out now, the Madam is free. These next 4 units will be on the banner starting on the 16th of October, starting with Reagan and Odin, who is a physical attacker, limit burst, AoE damage, fire and ice and peril, damage once up, TMR, dagger, sword, great sword, and katana mastery, 30%, and true dual wield of 25%. Super TMR sword with 188 attack, grants true dual wield of 50%, so that super TMR right there is actually pretty worth it. The other thing that should be noted, just like the other batch of summon units, such as, just to show him off here, Ifrit Rain. Ifrit Rain's batch, everybody got 1 Prism to basically unlock the 7-star of all of these, or all 4 of the characters. Nina Bahamut, Ifrit, Rain, Axstar, Ashura, and I want to get the last one. Don't say it. Don't type it in the chat or comments. Sol and Diablos. Okay. So this will be the same thing. Basically, everyone will get 1 Prism for all 4 of these units to unlock them. So all you need is 1 copy. Also, this banner will be the same thing as the last one. Basically, 4,000 for an 11 pull. Best rates, 0.75 per Esper unit, yada, yada, yada. So it's the same thing as the current banner. So if you already know what that's like, you're fine. Next up is, we already talked about Reagan. So Reagan's just a physical damage dealer. That was fine. I think they also said that he has some maybe Dragon Killer, but that's just based on him. I remember hearing in the stream. Next up is, yes, I never know how to pronounce this. Physalis. Sure, why not? It sounds like syphilis. Anyway, Physalis and Tetrasilphide will be combined into apparently a magic damage dealer, Limit Burst is AoE water and wind damage, imperil, and damage mods up. TMR 20% MP, 50% magic, and allows dual wield. Okay. And a super TMR is a gun, 88 attack, 180 magic, grants 20% MP cast down. Kind of interesting seeing a powerful magic gun. I'm not entirely sure who could use it, but man, this really starts making me thinking about potentially a true dual wield hybrid with this gun. There's got to be some interesting practical applications, so there you go. Next up, Charlotte and Alexander, a combination who is a physical attacker but also a physical magical cover tank by the sounds of it. Limit Burst, physical cover with AoE damage mitigation. TMR is defense and spirit 30%, light resistance 40%, 20% HP with a heavy shield. Super Dress Mastery is heavy armor, 106 defense, 106 spirit, grants 30% damage mitigation to self. Pretty strong super TMRs here all along. From the description, they are describing her as Bosch. This is also from Bo Sizzler on Reddit. She is a Bosch unit that can cover both physical and magical attacks, but she is more of a physical tank. They also mentioned that she can heal with her cover skill and that she can also act as a sub-healer. They are going so far to even say you might be able to drop a healer and bring an extra attacker instead. They're kind of interesting. This sprite is not my favorite. Alexander is basically as tall as Charlotte, and that just kind of doesn't seem right even a little bit, but they're stretching some stuff with these summon units. And the last one, of course, is Laswell and Shiva, who is a CG unit, physical attacker, no surprise there. Ice defense ignoring damage and ice imperil. TMR at 48 attack with some magic, some defense, and 30% attack with some ice resistance with the katana. Super Dress Mastery is a 56 attack clothing that also grants 50% dragon killer. So those are all Summon Fest units. There's nothing surprising there, but at least you only need one copy of them, much as the similar current banner is right now for these 4 units. So there you go. There will also be an event for these with equipment based on each of these 5 units, much as what is currently have, except it's a story event. Now, there will also be coming up here, a list of brand new enhancements. Here they are. So we have Axstar, Soul. Oh my god, why do I blank on her? Charlotte, sorry. CG Charlotte, as well as Basilisk, whatever. Sorry, getting back to it. Had to clear off a few things. All of these units will be getting enhancements starting on the 21st, so the new summon units might not even be that necessary. We kind of got to wait and see exactly what their enhancements are, but if CG Charlotte's any indication, she's probably going to be strong enough that she'll continue to be just the best tank, unless things have severely changed, but I don't think so. Also coming up, a brand new trial, Calcabrina, Kai, the increased version of difficulty, 72 magic accessory with 80% ice resistance and 100% down confuse resistance. So there you go. There will also be a FFBE series boss battle as our next series boss battle. This boss battle is against the Season 2 boss and will... quite a few units are going to get bonuses from this one. As you can see, all of the Veritas units, all of the unlocked no armor Veritas units, Axstar, the Beach Girls, even Hayo and Nagi are going to get... It's been a while since I played this game. Are all going to get bonus enhancements. And taking a look at Hayu's enhancements, which were the first ones shown off, not bad. Cooldown ability usable every 2 turns, single target, defense ignoring damage, AoE damage, and self-limit burst gauge up. Skill number 2, 60% attack, 40% MP, 40% defense, changes limit burst effects, and damage mods up. So if it damage mods up limit burst, I don't think it does. That would be kind of insane. They're also planning to going back to having a trial every month, but, candies and nuts. For the voting results, it turns out that everybody's fears were well-founded, and that is that the 11 polls at 7% rainbow rate is what is going to be given. Sorry, no Super Trust Mastery for anybody. Feels bad, man. So yeah, unfortunately, majority rules. You live in a democracy. If you don't like it, well, too bad. Starting in November, there will also be a Season 3 reset for the story. This is not that big of news because the Season 3 just kind of started, so I do believe the total of Lapis people can get out of this is approximately 6,000 Lapis. Not exactly, I think, the story reset that people were hoping for. There is also a new voting campaign that will be started right away. Sorry, skipped over this, but getting back to it. There will be unit enhancements for December chosen through a questionnaire, enhancement guild cost reduction, and FRU for 100 Super TMR tickets. So for anybody who wanted that Super TMR removal, second chance here. Better start voting and voting hard and tell everybody else to take it. All right. Now we get into, some more hype news. I've been doing the live stream for too long, and now I gotta do this. Takes a lot out of you. So, coming up into the end of the month of October, we will be seeing the second part of the collaboration of the Dragon Quest XI event. Given how bad the key thing was with the Dragon Quest event, I can't say that personally I am excited about this, but then again, I don't really play Brave Exvius. Kind of just played for the 4th anniversary to see what the rewards were like. But yeah, this will probably be the missing characters. I'm not overly excited about this because I think that this is going to be like the other one. But it's okay because just like last year, there was another big collaboration announced, and that will be the Full Metal Alchemist collaboration. That is right. Brave Exvius on the JP side is getting a Full Metal Alchemist collaboration, as you've probably seen, because I'm probably going to use that on the image. Starting off, Alphonse and Edward will be added to the game. If I was to guess when these units will show up, and I kind of have to, both of these units will probably show up in December. That sounds about right. That's about when we got our Kingdom Hearts collaboration. That's probably when these two units are showing up. But it's definitely not the collaboration I was expecting, so happy surprises. There'll be a story update where Blue Mage Fina will finally get her 7-star form, as well as her CG Limit Burst. That will be happening on October 21st. There will be a special item world for the Esper unit equipments that will get special bonus abilities for those exclusive equipments. Dark Visions 2 was announced for October 22nd to October 31st with a new boss lineup. I will show that real quickly. There it is, so you can check that out. And you can see the new bosses as well as some the units. There will be a quality life update. The rank cap is being increased to 300, 10 more friend slots, and 100 more unit slots. The mixer update will be getting a massive update, or a massive bonus for the month. I do believe this month it is limited for the 4th anniversary and no dates were specified, but every collaboration until August, not including Dragon Quest XI, will have prisms in the shop, so you can unlock any unit of your choice by getting their prism if you need it. So there you go, Kingdom Hearts people who have been waiting for Sora and Sephiroth's prisms, they will be in the shop. Now here is quite possibly the biggest and most needed addition to all of Brave Exvius. That is the All Prism. Everyone on the JP side will be getting one of these sent to them on October 22nd. The All Prism works on any unit in the game. You can make any unit of your choosing into a 7-star Awakened form. These are probably going to be incredibly rare or incredibly expensive, so you might want to save this for a particular best unit of your choosing that you only get one of. But still, this is going to be something that needed to be in the game a lot sooner, probably about the time of the 3rd anniversary. But it's here. Global players demand this sooner. Continuing on, there was some stuff about the Ultimania, just adding new features to summon 4 and 5 only cards, but the Ultimania people, you know who you are, you can do it. There will also be a Family Mart promotion coming up here. For anyone who does not know, Family Mart is a very popular brand of convenience stores here in Japan, one of the biggest, if not the biggest, convenience store chain in Japan. The campaign will run from the 15th of October to the 28th of October. There's a 7-star promo unit here. You need to spend $28, or, well, more accurately, 2,800 yen, which is roughly $28 at a Family Mart, and they will give you a 5 to 7-star Family Mart facelift, who is a physical attacker with some healing and stat resistant buff, limit burst, as well as a 50 attack hat with 38 defense, and a super DMR of 60% attack and some fire and ice resistance. Either way, it's a cute little Family Mart collaboration unit, and if you're at Family Mart anyway, you can buy a Google Play card to use on Dragalia Lost or Epic 7, and get this unit for Brave Exvius too. Cool. For anybody who has been really dying for that cosplay fix, here you go. Nichols glasses will be sold. I do believe they are online, but I'm not entirely sure where. It's in 2020. We'll probably hear about it more later. But if you are really wanting your husbando's glasses, here they are. In the next piece of news, they basically went on to about a whole bunch of merchandise, but they also talked about probably the worst thing I've ever heard in all of Brave Exvius history. Brave Exvius, the musical. No, this is not a joke. This is real. This will be happening in 2020. I have no words. I live in Japan. There's no way I'm going to see it. There was also a gift challenge where basically they rolled the dice a whole bunch of number of times to depend on what people ended up getting. The total will be 1,600 lapis sent to all JP players, as well as 8 4-star tickets. It's listed on here as 4 4-star tickets, but I'm pretty sure there were 2 of them, so maybe that could be wrong, but yeah. So it's either 4 4-star tickets or 4 8-star tickets and 1,600 lapis. Now, that basically concludes everything that was talked about on Livestream. Or so you would think. So I do need to adjust this because just like every year, there is always that surprise. So for me personally, when I stopped doing my live stream, I was, kind of just barely paying attention, and I turned the sound on, and Hirainuma was ending. And Hirainuma, for anybody who does not know, is a little bit of a variety show, but they did have one more surprise to end the 4th anniversary. And just take a look at it, because this is kind of a hint of what is coming in November, and I don't think many people saw this coming. Why, this music sounds familiar. What could it be? New event starting in November. Say hello to the Advent Children event. Yes, that is right. They are doing the Advent Children. For all you people who thought Cloud wasn't coming soon enough, although we're not entirely sure if it's a CG Cloud yet. So hold on. But 2 new characters shown off. Tifa Lockhart, probably a 5 to 7-star, as well as Dual Wield Cloud. Anybody? So yes, this was the way they ended their live stream with their big announcement. This will be the next Mog King in the month of November, more than likely, and we'll probably hear more about it at the end of the month of October. So yeah, coming in November, that's the big final piece of news that they ended their 4th anniversary live stream Oh, never mind. It is confirmed. It is CG Cloud, apparently. And Locker. There you go. CG Cloud. Dual wield CG Cloud. This will be a big one for anybody who has been waiting for this. There are very few CGs left, and oh my god, if Van's going to be the last one, because he'll be the most powerful. Anyway, so the 4th anniversary has come and gone for, well, is in process, but basically the 4th anniversary live stream is come and gone. Definitely doesn't feel as good or as strong as the 3rd anniversary, but the 3rd anniversary was just so damn good, and ever since, basically Alum has had to pull back on their resources and rewards. It is nice that War of the Visions got finally got its release date, but I just feel like the release date is so bad for that game, and it will have a difficult time. But anyway, CG Cloud, that's a thing. Way before War of the Visions, so, or FF7 remake. Anyway, you guys, that's all for this video. Thank you very much for watching. For JP players or global players, oh wait, it's kind of unsized. Herp-a-derp. There we go. There we go. So yeah, that's all. Tell me what you're excited about for the future. Global players, are you screaming excited for the new collaboration? What do you think was the best part of all this 4th anniversary news? Are you excited for Full Metal Alchemist? Are you excited for CG Cloud that is, by the looks of it, dual wield, which is really scary. Cloud may be the new DPS king. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. See you next time.